Hey guys, it's some Crazy Dead Train Gaming here. Well, tonight, basically we'll be doing the Route 66 as jobs with speed limit on. Whatever the game speed says, I'll be doing it. I won't be going much faster. Right, this is also a speed challenge also. Basically what I mean by that is it will be timed to see how fast or slow I could basically do the Route 66 in a time. I'll be using Snaz to record that. So also, when I load the first job on, is when the stopwatch will be going from that. So I need to do that. Yep, that's the buttons for that. Obviously, I'm sorry, it just take me a while to start talking, guys, just so I was getting set up. Because there's things that's got to be done before you can press the live screen button. Obviously, this YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook stream has been shared on the American Trucks community page. So hopefully I've shared it right, because if you share your streams you can get banned. But if you put your links up, I don't think you can. So don't question me on it. And I've just started the game up completely wrong. Because I'm doing it with speed limit on, I wanted to actually start it through truck books. Because that's also the real reason why I did clear my map as I'm starting again. I did it last time as a speed run where I was actually speeding on the game. But when I done it this time, I want to do it where I'm doing all the speeds, all correct. So then it records on truck book that I've done jobs on the Route 66. So then people think, how has he done all this? And then they'll ask me, yes, it was done via a mega map, not the original base map. So yeah, basically, yeah, that's how that's going to be done. If I go to live scene right now, we have my live screen. And yes, guys, the mega map is loaded. I've just basically got to check a few things out on my mod screen first. Before I do load the game up, so please bear with me. The mod menu screen thingy does take a while to load up. And hello Omar, thank you for tuning in. Much appreciate that you could be here with me. Is a certain mod in there? That one needs to be taken. Actually, yes, I need to take that out. I need to just check down here if it's been added. It should be. Yes, it is. The route advisor on top, minibar. Yep, everything's added. So now I can basically start the game, get into it, and then basically switch on the stopwatch once I've basically loaded the first job, because that's the plan. We'll be doing this with the speed limiter enabled, because I did it the other night. Everything works. The game didn't crash. That's why I basically rushed it the other night on the stream, just to make sure the game didn't crash. So when I do it this time properly, everything will work honky-dory. Yeah, you lot will think, when does he use that word? Very hardly ever. But we are now loading up, as you can see. We have previously done this in a Kenworth W900 truck, which I've always used. But this time, I'm also going to do it in a Peterbilt Viper 2. I built this up earlier while I was offline, just to save time with me building it up, because you lot would probably find it very boring with me going click, 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 click. That's how you drop views. Well, talking about it, one view just dropped. But yes, I'm now loading the game up, and then hopefully I'll be switching into from my W900 into my Viper 2. And then yeah, once I go and pick up the first job, we will then see what the time difference is once everything get going. On speed times, and yes, because I got my headphones on, you may hear some scratching noises. That is my reptile. So you think you can try and scratch and try and put me off? Well, nice try. But I should be chatting to you guys once this game do load up. See you then. Yes, do bear out with a load up, guys. It's just that I did use the Truckee app earlier to do my lineup of jobs. We're talking about 13 jobs here, which is the current Route 66, because I have the mega map. So yes, it's just kind of configuring all that, because I didn't configure the profile earlier, because if I did, the way it works with the freight market, because as soon as the profile is configured, it will be counting down the time from when the jobs will expire in the freight market. So I didn't load it. So yeah, I kind of left it to it when I first started. Now if I go into the truck thing, here we go, the Peterbilt Custom 379/389. We are now going to drive this truck up here instead of my Kenworth W900, which you have seen me drive before. So while I just switch to that truck, please bear with me. And then we will load up the first job. Obviously, once the job is loaded up, we will literally put the timer on. So, I was going to say I didn't know if my speedometer would become alive, but I believe it is alive. It's just that I've got no speed restrictions in my car park. The horn on this truck is the same as the W900. If you haven't heard it, it is currently basically that. So the horn's all the same. I'm just going to put my brake on for a complete second because I'm going to basically go and load up the job, and here is the truck, just so you guys can have a preview of it very quickly. There she is. There is my Viper 2. Once it's been round, let me know exactly which truck you think looks the best. Obviously, there is only one thing difference with this truck compared to the next. I accidentally didn't change the front wheels, but the other truck do have its own custom interior. Which I mean by that is all the inside of the truck is basically customized. But if I go into the freight market and click on Chicago, we should see up here should be Chicago to if I type in it should have said Chicago to Springfield IL. Now, let me just go to the launch pad very quickly again. And just reload the profile. Just again to see if that does kind of refresh it. Because sometimes it do, sometimes it don't. It won't take as long to load. But if it does, I will basically quit the game. Basically quickly just reline these jobs up. And then basically, how do we put it? Aha! Content change detected. Update and navigation data, please wait. So yes, it could be now pushing the jobs through, so it does work. All we've got to do is keep our fingers crossed. Because I done this last time, I loaded it up again, and then basically, yes, it all worked. I do hope it works, because I would love to stream it, with all speed limits switched on and everything else, because I'd be curious and see how much longer it does take, compared to me doing over 120 mile an hour, and then me doing about, I'd say, 65 to 75, to maybe 80 at very push. Depends on what the speed limit in the United States actually is in game. But yes, it is currently configuring my end. But yes, it's a pain when it does happen. So basically we have 2 people watching on Facebook, we have 2 people watching on YouTube, and 1 on Twitch, and I say hello to you all. It shouldn't take long to load this up, and hopefully in Chicago it should say bang. Where I'm going to, basically while this loads I could read the jobs out here, which I've got literally lined up. If I just grab my notepad, it's Chicago to Springfield IL, right? Springfield to St. Louis, St. Louis down to Joplin, Joplin down to Tulsa, Tulsa down to Oklahoma City, Oklahoma City to Amarillo, Amarillo to Tucumcari, Tucumcari to Santa Fe, Santa Fe to Albuquerque, Albuquerque to Gallup, Gallup to Holbrook, Holbrook to Flagstaff. This one is optional because I've added it in. Flagstaff to Radiator Springs, Radiator Springs to Kingman, Kingman to Barstow, Barstow to Palm Springs, Palm Springs to Las Vegas, then Las Vegas to Los Angeles. I have done it that way because that way how it looks on a map that I've actually researched on Google and found. It may be slightly an older map or the most original because it's about 3,000 miles long. But we will see how many jobs we can get done tonight. Hopefully, with my fingers crossed, all of them. For God's sake, I please hope all of them I can do. This is with the speed limit on, by the way, so yeah, I can't go no faster than what the truck do actually push me to do, or the speed limit to do. So if I try putting my foot to the floor, and I want to do 100, it will say, try again. And yes, I know, people think I'm kind of funny, but I'm not. And tonight, guys, for the first time ever on stream, I'm going to try my best not to swear. So if anyone hear any swear words come out, they have got my permission to tell me off without swearing themselves. It's a challenge of mine to do this where I'm not swearing. It's all a friendly stream and everything above. But as soon as this do loads, we can start. Normally, I wouldn't be starting this until about 12 o'clock. Because that's normally what time I get home from when I go out during the day. That could be anywhere. Obviously, due to stream purposes, I'm not naming where. But normally I wouldn't be starting this early. But because it's a long stream, or gonna be a long stream, I am gonna do it. At least I'll roughly have about 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll have 6 hours instead of 4 to do this, which is possibly possible. So let's do this. Once the game actually do eventually load up, that is. Obviously, once it do load up and everything's in line, I'll be pushing the decimal button, which is the dot button on the keyboard, to bring up my overlay so it tells me who likes the stream, who shared it, basically the recent event screen on my end. Because without staring at my phone very close, I can't tell who's liking and everything, because I'm squinting at a phone screen. Obviously you guys can see that issue. It is very annoying and irritating. I promise you guys, the PC has not crashed. It just takes a while to configure. Normally, my luck is when I get to Tulsa or start to pull into Tulsa, I get stopped by the railway crossing. Now this time, let's see if we can beat the railway crossing tonight and go straight over it. If I had my luck, I'd leave the rails open, and then I'll be doing a Too Fast Too Furious moment where Dom pushes gear stick back and just floor it. But yes, that would be highly hilarious to do that in a truck instead of a Dodge Charger. But yes guys, I have downloaded another map for this game. So, obviously, yeah. It wouldn't work with this current map combo. But yeah, the truck may be flickering. Yes, guys, I'm sorry about this. I know it's taken me a little while to start this stream, but I may have to just quickly exit the game and basically reline all my jobs up, because something went funny about it earlier. So what we doing, if I flick you back to the intermission maybe, all the live screen, turn off the webcam, window capture, properties, Overwolf, I can basically show you bingo, I have it on the screen. Now basically guys, what you are seeing here is the tool I use for the dispatcher. So basically what I'm doing with this is basically American Truck Simulator, which it is. I'm just gonna do this a sec. Flick out to there, just so that all refreshes. And then basically I'll show you how to program everything in the way I do it. Source City is obviously Chicago. Everything that has been discovered will come down in the source cities. Destination cities are over here. Right, so we want Chicago. And we want to program in. Sorry about this, guys. I do not normally program all this in on stream. But if you give me a sec, I just go quickly program it all. Rails. I'll do petrol for the first thing. Then we want to go to where it says then Springfield. We shall take some rum from that. And then we go to ST. I find it easy to do this. St. Louis. Then that go down to JOP. We search and then add in Joplin. And then we type in Joplin. That goes to... We add Tulsa to that. Tulsa to... We search for Oklahoma. Bulldozer. Oklahoma down to Alma. Well, when I say Alma, it's technically Amarillo. Meat. Amarillo down to TUC. Tucumcari. We'll take some vegetables. Then we go down to Santa Fe. Or Santa Fe, however you guys do pronounce it, it's different. Santa Fe down to Albuquerque. That's empty pallets. Albuquerque down to Gallup. Gallup down to Holbrook. When I can click on where it's his destination. Like this. Add it to game. Holbrook down to Flagstaff. We click like this. We'll take Gunmanice's toys down there. Flagstaff down to Radiator Springs. Bottles, no. No, they don't need boats. Cars mix. So we're taking that down to there. Radiator Springs down to Kingman. We'll take some frozen fruits. Kingman down to Barstow. Volvo A25GH. We'll change it. Barstow down to Palm Springs. That's a Digger 500. Then it was Las Vegas. Change that to Rice. Then change that to Los Angeles. And we will take our last thing of the night will be fireworks. And I will change that to a 53-foot on the single. So basically, guys, we'll start at Chicago to Springfield IL. Springfield IL to Springfield. Springfield to St. Louis. St. Louis to Joplin. Joplin to Tulsa. Tulsa to Oklahoma. Oklahoma to Amarillo. Amarillo to Tucumcari. Tucumcari to Santa Fe. Santa Fe to Albuquerque, Albuquerque to Gallup, Gallup to Holbrook, Holbrook to Flagstaff, Flagstaff to Radiator Springs, Radiator to Kingman, Kingman to Barstow, Barstow to Palm Springs, Palm Springs to Las Vegas, Las Vegas to Los Angeles. So that's the lineup. Obviously, that's been saved to the Crazy Dead Shane Gaiman job profile. Obviously, there's no save, so we can minimize on that one. I can press live screen. I can then press my start bar, where it says truck book, run ATS, which I'm now going to do. Then basically, when that starts up, that will be recorded through my truck book for my VTC, Virtual Trucking Company. Obviously, as you can see, American Truck Simulator is now starting up. So I can now tab through to that. I can now press this. And then we'll get that message saying configure and stuff in a complete second. And then hopefully, because I left Trucky open, all the jobs should actually be appeared and come on the game. This time, hopefully we're lucky, please everybody. You four, please cross your fingers. If not, we'll have to scream and shout and let it all out. Hey guys, for everybody that's just tuning in, we are running the Route 66 as jobs. Basically I did it the other night where I was going over the speed limit, just to basically clock myself and see how long it actually take me. That stream actually took 4.5 hours. That was when I was going between 120 to 140, 50 or 60, one of them 3 marks. Because I I did see 3 different speeds pop up when I put my foot down. And this was in the Kenworth W900. Tonight, when I'm using a Peterbilt Viper 2, it has 10,000 horsepower. It has 12-speed gearbox. And because when I did select my engine, build this up earlier, I did select sound 7. Now, I don't know if it will sound the same as the W900 I always use, or it could be completely different, as a completely different truck brand. So that I will have to look at. Now, hopefully different. I've just lined up the jobs. It'll start at Chicago and finish at Los Angeles. But yes, I have added a bonus stop in from Flagstaff to Radiator Springs, which Radiator Springs, as we all know, is in which Disney Pixar movie? Could anybody tell me? I know the answer, so I'm not telling you. And yes, the game has not crashed. It's just update my save because I've just loaded the jobs into the save using Truckee. So it's kind of normal. It does take a while because it's organising files. And if anyone watching want to send me stars once I get driving, that's entirely up to them. It'll be highly grateful. And yes, guys, I'm going to announce this and all. If you go on my YouTube playlist and you see a video called American Truck Simulator 1.43 Megamap Combo Setup Tutorial, in the comments is a new link with access to my OneDrive to download the files and profiles for the Megamap I'm currently running on. So feel free to jump to the channel. It's the same name as Facebook. So yeah, if you guys do want to get hold of my Megamap, it's up in the YouTube comments on that specific video. But the base garage on that profile is set to Chicago. That has been set there for a specific reason. If anyone do want to run the Route 66 themselves. That's entirely up to them. I've set it in all different places like Los Angeles, Vegas, where else? San Francisco, Orlando, Miami. But I thought as I got the Megamap running properly, I'll set it in Chicago, so it's easier to start the Route 66 after doing some research, finding out where it starts and where it ends. So yeah, I found it easier to set it there. I will also have to make a profile up as the same one for Convoy, because I will be convoying this map sooner or later. But let's see if the job's all programmed in. Yeah, Chicago to Springfield IL. It all started. Now we can hit set GPS destination. Well done me. I left Truckee open this time. It worked. So, basically guys, once I've loaded up and picked my job out, I will then start down the clock for the count up timer, which will then appear beside my head. Keys and that. Let's just have a look just to make sure. The beacon is joy button 7. I want audio because I gotta check see if my GPS is enabled, which it currently is now. So now we can currently get going.
All set, baby. Let's hit the road. I'll turn left. I'll continue straight. continue straight. I'll keep right. You're looking good. And then I'll turn right. I'll turn right.
Yep. See, my foot is flat on the ground. No matter what gear I'm in, I cannot go past the legal speed limit, guys. So it's probably around about this speed I'll be doing all night.
I'll keep left, baby. And then I'll continue straight. I'll continue straight.
As we are now, we're heading down to Chicago to go and pick up the first job, and that is going to Springfield. Once I am gonna go and pick up the job, I will be hitting record, and then I'll be hitting F11 to start my stopwatch. And then from there, we shall hopefully not have no crashes, no damage, no nothing.
I'll continue straight. I'll keep right. You're looking good. And then I'll continue straight.
I was just checking, guys, to make sure my window wipers work with the right button.
I'll continue straight.
Keybind, so yeah, just ignore that.
I'll keep right. You're looking good. And then exit right. Exit right. I'll turn right. I'll keep left, baby. And then I'll turn left. I'll turn left. In 0.1 miles, I'll turn right. I'll turn right. Oh, you've reached your destination.
Right, I've just got to literally pick the job up, load up, and then be... Here we go.
All set. It's time to rock and roll and hit the road.
I always do this, and people ask me why. Well, I like to try and load the cargo up professionally. Because if I reverse down there, that's just easier to pull out. If you get the drift, you probably think that's actually a pretty good idea. So yes, as you can see, that white arrow on my right is actually my trailer. And it's the silver one we see.
All right, baby. Start driving.
Right, If I push 5, G5 is for record, then we want F11, Chronos started, which is just now, so you guys should now see the, you guys should see the timer now appear on the screen beside me. Now, this is where we get no damage whatsoever, and all the speeds stay correct.
In 0.1 miles, a turn right. A turn right.
Now, let's see how well they can do it.
A keep right. You're looking good. And then a turn right. A turn right.
Good luck to myself on the first job.
I'll keep left.
The damage
And
is
then
at nothing.
Continue straight. I'll continue straight.
And that's also one thing I want to do. So yes guys, also whoever's watching, if you've watched it before, let me know which truck looks the best, whether it's my W900 Kenworth or it's my Peterbilt Viper 2.
I'll keep left, baby. And then I'll continue straight.
Oh look, here's a detour.
I'll continue straight.
It's blocked off, but guess what? I can just drive straight through it. See, it's not a very good block, is it? Yo guys, whoever's watching, don't be afraid to say hi, and also don't be afraid to say which truck looked the best. Depends on your outcome, depends if the truck will laugh at you. And what I mean by that, if the trucks feel hurt by their feelings, you will get this.
Continue straight.
Oh look, plenty of traffic. Oh look, it's a car.
I continue straight.
Well, I'm not going to go the other way unless you tell me, am I, Elvis?
I continue straight.
Bloomington IL has been discovered.
I continue straight.
.49 miles to go, which is 57 minutes in game time. And we're currently cruising at 65 miles an hour. Yes, I know it's slow when I'm going on the, what's it called? Speed limit is enabled, but the reason for that is to know, guys, if you're tuning in, I want to challenge myself and see how long it takes me to do the Route 66 with it switched on. That is why it's switched on, just to literally clear that up. And who's still watching me? The only time I'll be overtaken if any AI traffic is going slow, just like this. Thank you. Oh, I feel like an idiot. He turned off.
I keep right. You're looking good. And then I continue straight. I continue straight.
Springfield IL has been discovered.
I keep right. You're looking good. And then takes it right. Takes it right. In 0.1 miles, a turn right. A turn right. I'll keep left, baby. And then I'll turn left. I'll turn left. I have reached your destination.
Righty-ho then.
All set. Let's hit the road, baby mama.
That's time wasting.
All set, baby. Are you ready? Well, I am, baby. Well, let's go. It's time to rock and roll. Hey, we're ready to rock and roll. I drive safe now. A third right. I'll keep left, baby. And then I'll continue straight. Continue straight.
Oh yeah.
I'll keep right. You're looking good. And then I'll continue straight. I'll continue straight.
There is one thing I'm just going to quickly change. It's in gameplay. Don't crash on me. Speed limiter. Oh, you can't.
I'll continue straight.
Normally, I thought you'd be able to go wherever the speed clock says. But it's locked me out to 65.
continue straight. I'll keep left, baby. And then I'll continue straight.
St. Louis has been discovered,
I'll continue
everybody.
straight.
Even though I was on the next stop at this job, but oh well. What it should have been is Chicago to Springfield IL, like I said, then Springfield IL to St. Louis, then St. Louis to Springfield. It would have made sense instead of driving back on yourself.
I'll continue straight. I'll keep right. You're looking good. And then I'll continue straight. I'll continue straight. I'll keep right. You're looking good. And then exit right. Exit right. I'll turn right.
Please change from 30. Seriously? I'll keep left, baby.
and then I continue straight. I continue straight.
Oh ho 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 ho. That's a skill. I've already been on air, what, 24 minutes? Roughly. Roller discovered. I've just got to remember tonight, guys. My fuel tank is as big as my Kenworth W900L. That normally carries 1,400 and something fuel, when this is only 238 gallons. So yeah. So you can see how much smaller it is, and also we'll see what the challenge time is and the speed run time is with a truck with a smaller fuel tank, and do a fuel stop count on how many times I have to refill the truck. That'll be kind of interesting as well. No, 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 no. Hell no. And it is raining. We'll see how the Viper 2 handles in the rain. Fucking hell, thunderstorms now and all. Whoops. First swearing of the night.
I continue straight.
Wow. Springfield is on our way.
I keep right. You're looking good. I then thanks. Right. Thanks. Right. I'll turn right. In 0.1 miles, I'll turn left. I'll turn left.
Fucking hell, this rain.
In 0.1 miles, I'll turn left. I'll turn left. I have reached your destination.
Right guys, I have just stopped the timer a sec because I'm going to Lulu. I'll be back in a minute to literally finish the jobs. I won't be too long. Anyway, I'll go to the loo, fill up my paper, vaporizer when I get back, and then I'll continue. Don't go nowhere. And let me know how my driving's gone so far, please. Hey guys, we are back. What I'll do is I'll hopefully quickly swap out the front wheels and then drive back to here and then continue with the jobs because it's bugging me. Get out. You. Hey, Jesus. Your own fault. So I'm going to ask myself is, right, where the hell, right, hitting and everything, where is that?
Okay, baby. Here we go.
Is what I'm currently after.
In 0.1 miles, a turn right. A turn right. A continue straight. You've reached your destination.
Right. Wow. That sounds more like a monster now. Right, when I go to this, Springfield to St. Louis, that'll be the one.
Hey, we're ready to rock and roll, baby. I'll take a tip from yours truly. Drive safe.
Whoops. What the hell? Seriously, man. This is the kind of shit I do not want on stream. Haha. What are we doing?
Hey, baby, you're looking good. You have a pleasant drive there.
I'm changing the engine sound. I seriously don't like it. Thank you.
All right, baby, start driving. miles. A turn right. A turn right.
Fucking hell. Right, this stream is getting terminated. I'm annoyed.